Hello friends, welcome back to Knowledge Bandara. It is my pleasure if you have liked my previous video about photographic memory. In this video, let us see some of the actual techniques for memory boosters. And also, I'll showcase what are all the simple steps to follow these techniques. If you haven't seen my previous video about photographic memory, I highly encourage you to watch it for better understanding of this video. There is a still debate over the validity of photographic memory, and some people think it may be not feasible. But here the author argues mental exercise and lifestyle changes can make a substantial impact on person's overall memory. In the previous video, we saw how to use the association technique with the link system and its fundamental components. Now, let's get into the remaining techniques. Technique number 3, snapshot techniques. This is the most interesting section of the book. Here you will have access to some of the most powerful memory skills that have ever been developed. These snapshot and link techniques are specific strategies to awaken the photographic capabilities of your memory. We have a common problem remembering names and faces. This can be very embarrassing in certain situations, especially if the other person remembers your name but you have forgotten his or hers. Here you have to do one simple thing. When you are being introduced to someone new, listen carefully to his or her name and politely ask them to repeat it if you did not hear it clearly. After the name registers in your mind, you should immediately link it to someone you already know with a similar name and personality. For example, if I met someone whose name was Rohit, I may think about Rohit Sharma the cricketer and visualize the two as being conjoined twins. This utilizes the association technique mentioned earlier, where the more observed the association, the more memorable it is. You can even link to with your family members if you don't want to follow any celebrities. However, don't just stop there. As you memorize this new name, you may be able to associate with the person's physical appearances like a big nose, or whether he is a fair or complex, or ugly or beauty, like so many others. Names are a big deal for people, especially for the businessmen wanting to clinch deals for their businesses. Imagine how powerful your business presentation can be if you can address all your audience members by name. Next, numbers like telephone numbers, home addresses, mathematics. These are all numbers that form an extremely significant part of our everyday lives. In this system, you do not just memorize the numbers themselves, then you substitute them with words and phrases. The words and phrases are then connected to objects and pictures. Here is the list of numbers and substituted words. 0 is substituted with S or Z, as 0 starts with a Z. 1 is substituted with D, T or TH, as T has only one downstroke. 2 is substituted with N or ING, as N has 2 downstrokes. 3 is substituted with M, as M has 3 downstrokes. 4 is substituted with R, as 4 ends with a letter R. 5 is substituted with L, as when you open up your 5-fingered hand, you form an L shape. 6 is substituted with J, SH, CH or soft G, as it is very similar to the mirror image of a capital J. 7 is substituted with K, as you can make the capital K with 2 sevens. 8 is substituted with F or V, as a handwritten curly F looks like 8. 9 is substituted with B or P, as P and 9 are mirror images. After substituting each numbers with a consonant, you can add vowels between them. This will be a familiar word or phrase that makes sense and can easily be remembered. For example, if you want to remember this date of birth, 19/11/1863, 19 stands for T and P, 11 stands for T and T, while 1863 stands for TVGM. You can add any vowels or supporting words to make a meaningful phrase. So the phrase is top that TVGem. Now practice using your bank account number or your friend's telephone numbers and create words and phrases that are significant to you. This method is called the major system. Snapshot also has another variant known as Edward system. The Edward system is not entirely different from the major system, as it also substitutes digits for words. However, instead of substituting numbers for any word, we use the names of famous people or celebrities. While this may seem like a tedious task at first, it will become much easier as you keep practicing. You may begin to see the results as quickly as after a few days of practicing. The famous chess player Harry Pillsbury is famous not just for his amazing skill in chess, but also for his memory power. He was once challenged by 2 university professors to memorize a list of 30 words after listening to each word
method only once. Not only did he manage to pull it off, he even managed to repeat it backwards as well. Ignorant people may think that he possessed some supernatural talent, but essentially what he relied on was just the link system and a snapshot technique that we just learnt. Start small with your own daily item list. Your grocery list or your errands list can be starting point for you to just start practicing your newfound memory skills. Let's move on to technique number 4, speeches. Delivering a speech in front of crowd is one of the toughest things a person can do. Let it be a scripted speech at the beginning and try to avoid scripts going forward. A speech should not be premeditated, but rather a sequence of thoughts that you want to share with others. This is where the link system can really help you shine. Associate the key idea words together to form a story so that you will be able to remind yourself of the key words from the time to time during your speech. Whenever you are moving on to the next point in your speech, simply remember the story in your head. This will enable you to easily pick up the next point that you intended to talk about. The last technique is repetition. Here you are constantly repeat the information to yourself several times so you can easily remember it later on when you need to. Another variation of repetition is writing it down. However, this is not just the mindless copying of details, but rather a conscious effort to really think about the information that you wish to remember. Although repetition by itself is not extremely effective technique to store information into your long-term memory, it is very useful during exams or any short-term purposes. Let us move on to the last lesson, natural memory boosters. All techniques requires continuous and constant practice, but you can still boost your memory by having a healthy lifestyle. In this section, we will see how the way you live your life affects your memory. Your diet, your lifestyle, and even your choices in life can play a significant role in influencing the effectiveness of your mind and memory. First, food boosters. When you are looking for the right kind of food to improve your memory, why not try some of the following organic and natural foods or even supplements? Soya products, eggs, iron-rich foods, fish, fruits and vegetables, complex carbohydrates such as whole wheat, bread, chapati and pasta are also nutritious for the brain, along with vitamin B and C containing food items. Next, some of the lifestyle memory boosters are constant exercise, mental games like playing chess, poker or Sudoku, getting enough sleep, placing things in the right place, writing a diary, preparing every night for the next day's activities, and most importantly, learn something new every day and make a note of it. Some of the memory depressants are smoking and intake of alcohol. It has been scientifically proven that smoking and alcohol consumption slows blood flow to the brain. This means less oxygen gets to the brain and this leads to defective recording and storage of memory. Some of the other memory depressants are stress, anxiety and depression. So that's it from this book. Unfortunately, many people never get the chance to fully utilize the power of their memories and often allow their brain cells to deteriorate over time. Take your time, fully understand how each of these techniques and skills works, and you will be handsomely rewarded in life. There is only one mantra, which is practice, practice and practice.
In this week book recommendation, I would recommend Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. Ikigai means life worth living or purposeful life. Japan has highest life expectancy in the world. There is a place called Okinawa in Japan. The average lifespan of the people over there is over 100 years. This book is all about their lifestyle and what it takes to live longer happily. There are very basic advice from those rich minds about how to live long and healthy life. Most important, find something you love doing, whatever that may be. The secret of long life is to do what you love. This is your Ikigai. Stay close to nature, surround yourself with people who you love and who loves you. Eat 80% of your hunger. Never retire from your life even if you have retired professionally. Try always smiling. Eat vegetables. Keep active because sedentary lifestyles accelerates aging. So it's a must read book for everyone. So that's it for this week. See you in my next video. Bye.